We boing, we boing, we boing, we boing, we boing. Ah. Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Bit of a different one this time because I've never done this before, kind of brand new thing, and today we're doing a snapshot. This is the 14W02B or something. It'll be in the titles though. I don't really need to go through whatever it is. This is the first 1.8 snapshot. There's now A and B. So let's get right in. First, there are some new variations of stone blocks. We have our granite, our diorite, and our andesite. Now, these just spawn naturally in the world. You can find them in extreme hills biomes and just generally around. Unfortunately, I've spawned in an oak forest, I believe. There you go, 14W02B, I was right. But yeah, we've spawned in a forest, and unfortunately there's no extreme hills biomes around, but I have seen videos where people have been near them. And yes, you just get a sneaky peek of what else is going in this video. Now, these can be crafted like this. It's the same recipe for all of them. Into the polished, the polished versions of them, they're just called polished, each different type. They can be found in stone. They've already ID tags, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, because they are stone. Oh, I'm showing you all this stuff. Also, we now have the slime block, which is like a bouncy block. As you can see, when I did that, I bounced. So if I go up and reveal everything that's going to be going through, and I just fall, as you see, I bounce back up. And there's a nice little particle effect. And also, I don't know if you can tell, but inside there's a little animation, which is quite cool. This also works with mobs. So if I just spawn you, a cow, then it will bounce. It's not really very obvious, is it? But they do bounce. And this can be crafted using 9 slime balls. Almost if you crafted an iron block or a lapis block, They can be pushed by pistons and retracted. They can be powered, so we have a torch under here, and they are slightly transparent. And that's powering a repeater. And also, you will always be able to see through them, so you'll always see this little nucleus thing. As you can see, it's probably a bit clearer when I fly up. You'll always see this little nucleus thing inside it, and there's no lines around the edge of it, so it looks smooth. These are all the new blocks added. There is some modifications to blocks, but I'll go for that in a minute. As you can see over here, we've got all that stuff. But these are all the new blocks added in the 1.8 snapshot. Now guys, just a quick thing I forgot. Doors are crafted in the normal way, however then I'll give you 3 doors, and if I grab this door, you'll see that it stacks. So this is very awesome. Now there's an iron foundry, I guess you'd call it, that I saw a guy called Mumbo Jumbo make. Now he had to keep doing loads of trips back and forward to get doors, because naturally it was only 1 door per slot, and it took him ages. So now this new feature has been added. I'm sure building things like that involving a lot of doors will be a lot easier. I apologise that I missed this. And now we'll head on to the XP part of it. Now we're on to the enchanting and the repairing part of the video. Now if I take the sword, pick, diamond axe and lapis, you may be wondering why I have lapis. I'll explain that in a minute. But if we go up to the enchanting, you'll see it's got a new slot here. This is for lapis to be put in. And so, say if I want to enchant my sword, I'll put it in there, and it'll say that I can do this. As you see, I need 1 resource and 6 levels. It gives me smite 1 and something else, possibly. This one will give me sharpness 1 and something else, and this one will give me sharpness 3 and something else. So if I put the lapis in, it will give you all these runes. They don't really matter. Then let's say I press this one. As you see, it just gave me sharpness 3. It also works on pickaxes. It's giving me unbreaking and efficiency. Very good pickaxe right there. And unbreaking, efficiency and fortune. So that is a very good axe. They do go down when you use them in survival. I am just not in survival, as you can tell from, the no hearts or anything. This is the new enchanting. There's nothing else new about it except some repairing things have changed. However, to get 30 levels, you used to need, I think it's 851, I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, there'll be some on screen. And I think it's now 1291 XP you need to get 30 levels, so that's just been changed a bit. Now, if we go over here to our anvil, you'll see we have a very good sword. Now, let's say it loses some durability. So if I just switch myself into game mode and I go and kill a cow. Yeah, let's go and kill a cow. As you can see, we've lost no durability on our sword because it's got unbreaking on. Well, this is fantastic. So if I just spawn some sheep in, we'll kill them, and I'm not doing a very good job at this video. You can tell it's the first time that I've done this because I'm just messing up. Con. I know you haven't breaking 3, but seriously, I want to lose some damage. Maybe? Yes, there we go. Okay, now we now have an inventory full of rubbish, but that's fine. Now if we switch back to creative after that fail, you'll see that to repair this, it's a lot cheaper. To rename it, it's just what it's... To rename a normal diamond sword, it's just 1 level, this time it's 5. And we can call it G8, because why not? Now to repair it, we're going to use a diamond sword, and it will only cost... They've been changed a bit, so it will only cost a smaller amount. As you can see, it's only 11. This would normally... It might normally say too much, actually, or too expensive. And that is not good. But anyway, this was the... I guess, enchanting and XP part of the video. So, this has been changed a bit, and this has also been changed because we had the new lapis thing. It's not been changed, but it's been modified. And, yeah, XP part of the video. Okay, guys, 2 things I forgot. I apologise for this. If I put in my diamond sword, you'll see that it says it's 1 lapis lazuli and 1 enchantment level. You have to be in survival to do this. And these are saved per player, so in either my level.dat on a personal world, a single player world, or in my Skittles, as my username is, .dat file, it'll save, I believe it might be enchantments.dat. If I put this in here, you'll see that it'll be the same pickaxe. And if I put the sword in, as you see, it's still smite, still bane of Arthropods, and still smite again. Because this it saves per player, so for example, if I want to get rid of those enchantments, I have to enchant something with one of those enchantments. I apologise for forgetting about these things, guys. This is honestly the last thing I forget. I forgot the dolls as well. But let's carry on, let's get to these villagers that have disappeared. Be right with you. Ugh. Now you may be wondering why we have villagers. Well, there's been some new things added to villagers. For example, this one, it's called a cleric, it's in purple. However, if we spawn another one, unfortunately not a purple one, but that's fine, they'll have different names. This one is a farmer, this one is a librarian, and this one is a butcher. Now, I believe this one we just spawned has the white thing on as well, so he's called a leather worker. He has the same texture as our butcher over here, yet they have different names, so that's one thing that's changed with villagers. They've also changed their systems, so say I just grab some rotten flesh. I honestly don't know where rotten flesh is, so we'll just search it up. Some foodstuffs. So let's say I trade some rotten flesh with this guy. Now, after a certain amount of time, his trade will stop, and, you know, no one really likes that. So, we'll attempt to get him to stop. Stop trying to trade, mister. Nope, still going. Okay. There you go, as you can see, it's cancelled. So you have to trade something else to unlock. However, if you want to refresh his trade, you just step back. Wait for him to do his change in animation. Go back. And it's refreshed. You can do exactly the same trade again. Also, new things have been added, so you can now trade gold. This guy seems to be trading in the precious stuff. You can also trade ender pearls for that. You can get lapis, which is helpful over there. We just throw rotten flesh on the floor. So this is the same for all of them, so it has been changed quite a lot. which is, it's good, it's bad, it's a bit overpowered. For example, ender pearls, it's like, I think I saw someone, they got 4 ender pearls for a lot, and I mean a lot, of emeralds. So it's a bit OP. I don't know if that's a bug or not, or if it's just a thing that they added and hoped it would work. But anyway, villager training part. Next part is the command block, so I will see you there. Okay, hello guys, welcome to the technical part of the video. Now, this is where we do the command box and the new options. Now, I'm going to go over the options first. There's just one, and as you see here, it says difficulty normal, and there's this lock sign. Now, normally this is unlocked unless you set it to be otherwise. Now, if you press this lock button normally, then it will lock your game difficulty. It will send you a message saying, are you sure you want to do this? This can be very handy if you have multiple worlds. For example, if you have a creative world where you don't want mobs to spawn, then you just put it on peaceful. But, however, if you keep it on peaceful and then go into survival world, a lot of the hostile mobs will die, which you won't want. So now you can lock it per world, so you can make your creative world peaceful, your survival world hard, whatever you want. Now we're going to go over the command blocks. This first one is lock chest. Now, for some reason, I can't get this to work. If anyone knows why, then tell me. I'm honestly not sure. But I've looked at this, and this is the right command, apparently. But who knows? Now, this is going to set the block here, as the chest here. Relative 277, which is this block. Minecraft chest 0, and then it'll add the lock thing. Now this makes the password 12345. However, I can't make it work because when I open it, it's just open. You know, the password thing doesn't work. However, who was it? I believe it was Martin, Yogscast Martin. He did a video and he got it to work. So there will be a link to that in the description. You know, and it'll just say lock chest proof or something. I don't know. But if anyone knows why it isn't working, this is the exact command that it says. But I hope that someone can find out the way for this to work, because it's annoying me. This should work, and I've tested other things, but apparently it's not going to work. Our next thing is the adventure mode command. So if I make myself game mode A, then as you can see, I can't destroy blocks. I can't destroy any blocks. I can hit things, yes, but I can't destroy anything. You know, I can open things, I can interact with doors, but I can't actually physically delete anything. So if I go over here, it'll give me a shovel. As you see here, it says it can break a grass block. So this can't break anything else. It can't break gravel. It can't break, like, dirt. It can only break grass. So this can be very handy if you want to have a tool. For example, in the adventure map, you have to find like a certain tool, and it can break a certain passageway that you have to get through. Now you can't place blocks, and it's a very handy tool for map makers. I'm sure you're all going to use this for your own little special things, but that's just another cool little thing. We now have the kill command. So if I switch back into survival and spawn a load of pigs, this is the entity command. For example, if you have a load of pigs and you want to get rid of them quickly, what do? You don't set on them with a sword. You simply use this command /kill at E type pig. This can be set to any mob or any type of entity, and all the pigs will die at once. Your chat will be spammed with killed pig, and you can go and collect all the loot if you want, or you can remove that by using /kill E. So also kill you, as I am about to show you. And yeah, I have just killed all the mobs that are in my world. As you can see here, we've got the item.tile.cloth.black, we've got all the mobs, we've got me, we've got some witches. We also killed our villagers, so that's not too good. That's just demonstrating purely what you can do. I'm going to pick up my items. So another thing you can do is /stay at E. So if I press this, it'll tell me all the mobs that are currently in my world, or rather all the entities. And you can hold on these and it'll give you like what type it is. So these are all items. However, if I go down here, it'll say type spider, which is 52, and it'll give a specific code. Now, they're different for each individual mob. It's just a special feature. But as you can see, it'll give you all the mobs that are currently in your world in a massive list. As you can see, it cuts off here, and every time a mob spawns, it will give you that. Now, somewhere, here's me, for example, you'll find yourself. You can click on it and I'll give you this last message, Prof Skittles. However, if you press on the skeleton, it does nothing. It just hangs up this GUI. This is very handy, and I'm sure a lot of map makers will use this, to see if certain entities have spawned. For example, if you have an Ender Dragon that you want to rename on a server, just see if that's working. And naturally, killing all the type of entities in the world can be very handy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It may have not been the most organised. I apologise if I missed anything, but it's my first time doing this, and I've done a pretty decent job. I've covered everything in the snapshot. I realise I messed up the doors, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As you see, we have a very nice world here. But I'm going to jump, I'm going to fall, and yeah, the slime block is so awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, if you like the way I did it, or if you got any suggestions on how to improve it, like the video, leave a comment. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, or indeed any other type of videos that I do on my channel, then press the subscribe button. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the 100th video. See you guys later.